Yo, welcome back to my fourth BDO video, which will also be my last video of this series, since I did complete my goal of obtaining 650 gear score. This is going to be a longer video. I could have made it into two, but decided to cut a lot of clips and just make it into one whole video with commentary this time, just to try things out. Here you see me smashing some accessories outside of the Ataraxian dungeon. It was my first time ever doing these, and personally I find them to be quite fun, and I recommend them to anyone who hasn't done them yet. It's a nice break from brain dead grinding and just fun to finally play with other people. I also got lucky and pulled a Pry Tungrad necklace from the chest, which I then smashed repeatedly and got it to 10. I also did some world bosses, only when the stronger versions came out, and I got pretty lucky. I pulled a few adventures belonging, as well as 2 nightmare boxes, one from Kazarka and later Kuda. I've always been a gambler when it came to video games, which I know is bad, so you'll see a lot of smashing in this video, and it's honestly how I made majority of my money, which I used to buy gear. You guys may also be curious on what I was grinding as I played. After getting my infinite HP potion, I set out to obtain all my cups. Here you see me selling all of my trash after grinding all the yellow shards at Nagas. After all of my accessories I smashed earlier sold, and selling my trash loot from Nagas, I had enough to save up to buy my second disto, which was a huge upgrade since I was able to then turn my Pen Tungrad earring into a Pen Crescent ring. Unfortunately, I don't remember where my clips were of selling all of my trash from doing Fulgens, but here is the last clip of me selling my last bundles of trash after grinding the last 400 shards I needed to get all of my cups. In total, I grinded about 10 billion plus in trash from grinding at Fulgens, which I then used to buy Kaphra stones. And here you see me making all of my cups. I fucked up and grinded the wrong shards and got the HP ones for my rings, which I should have gotten the crit ones, but I'll grind those another time. After making my cups, I smashed the necklaces you get from Fogans, and again, I got pretty lucky. After getting that Tet River Neck, I was feeling lucky, so I attempted for a Tet Latents. And I thought. So, this is the part of the video where all hell breaks loose. Don't ever get tilted and rage smash. Please don't do it. It's never worth it. This is where the tilt begins. I hit the try Vaha, and then my friend who I'm in Discord with basically burns through 20 bill trying to smash a Tet Vaha. My dumbass felt bad for him and said fuck it and attempted a Tet Latent for him, and it just snowballs downhill. Previously, you saw me sell my Tet River Neck for 6 billion. I used that money to buy more attempts at Layton, and you'll see the outcome. After failing those attempts, I get even more tilted and I go to sell my saved up Caphras I was saving to get my Griffin to a LESBRESKA. Then I use that money to buy 2 Tri-Latents for a Tet attempt. I get pretty lucky with only 26%, and of course I had to go for the pen attempt. At this point, I basically was in a fuck it mood, and as all BDO smashers do, I pen roulette my black stars. To give context on what is about to happen next, I was already tilted and was ready to quit BDO. I spent the last 4 months grinding for my goals and essentially achieved them. I got my infinite HP pot and I was only one piece away from the mana one. I grinded all of my cups. I got lucky and got 2 dream horses, both doomed. And I had nearly 650 gear score. I believe I was only 5 DP away from 650, which all I needed was more Caphras, which I had the money to, but as you saw, I wasted that smashing. I sniped a Frost Flame, so honestly, I had all I needed besides the Caphras to make my LESBRESKA to hit 650, and because of those reasons, the next clips happened. I sold all of my gear after breaking my Destos. I took all of my Caphras from my gear and sold my gear, as well as the black stars, which I failed to get back to Tet. Here I buy a Tri-Disto and Duo Toro Belt just to throw smash, as I waited for my Fallen God armor to sell for 50 billion, so I could buy 2 more Tet Distos to pen attempt. This is where everything changed. I attempted this Tet Disto while I was waiting for my Fallen God armor to sell. I was not expecting the outcome. As I'm waiting for my Fallen God armor to sell still, I say fuck it and attempt the pen with no hopes and readiness to quit this game officially. And holy shit, I actually fucking got it. Unfortunately, I didn't record my reaction, but no, this was game changer, because this meant I could rebuy all my gear back and more, as you will see. Because this was the distortion that I bought at Tri, so I still had 50 billion in the bank and a Tri Baja to sell. In total, I had about 210 billion, and I used this to buy 2 Tet Bajas, 1 pen Ergon Boots, 1 pen Crescent Ring, 1 Tri LESBRESKA, a dual Fallen God armor, and a Tet Black Star Mayhem. Funny enough, after all of this, if you go back and look, I only gained 2 AP and 2 DP, which puts me at a gear score of 649. I can easily get above 650 gear score. I just need to get my pen Ergons and bags to C4 and above. Currently I am grinding for my cups again, so the silver I make will go towards that, as well as getting my Fallen God armor to try. Last, but definitely not least, I got my infinite mana potion. This was ironically my first goal I set out to achieve, and it was the last one I completed. So with that, I want to thank everyone who tuned in for this series. I apologize that it was only 4 videos over the course of 4 months. It was quite difficult making these videos in terms of having the time to, just because I had real life priorities. Not only that, but honestly, I was starting to get burnt out from BDO as I approached and finished each of my goals I set out. As stated on my channel, I love MMORPGs, but I love playing a variety of games. As of February, I didn't play BDO as much because I was having a lot of fun playing Wild Hearts and Sons of the Forest. I plan to stream myself playing different games, but no, I will still be playing BDO on the side. And again, thank you all that tuned in. I hope the RNG gods are on your side and you achieve whatever goals you have, be it in-game or in real life. It's been real. Please like and comment down below what you liked or disliked, and maybe even give my channel a sub. If not, it do be what it do be.